Restart after our intermission. Just want to take a couple seconds and have folks at our faculty table who are not listening to me right now. If you guys could stand up, please. We have some of our faculty here who've been teaching you in your programs. Not all of them could join us today, but I'd just like to recognize them. They're the ones that truly do class, grade your homework, answer your emails and your phone calls, your instant messages, work with you on those extensions that sometimes come up. They're the ones that ultimately that help you succeed, and so without them and all the other faculty that are involved in our program, it wouldn't work. And with that, I would like to also recognize our staff table. Everyone over at the staff table. Stand up, come on, stand up. We got two more outside that are hiding. They're claiming they're waiting for other people to show up, but they're just out there hiding. The staff, what can I tell you? When we read the reviews, when we look at the things that make the difference in the program, it is our staff, our advisors, our student support services, our Blackboard people. They are the ones that handle all of the stuff underneath that makes it come together. And again, as critical it is to faculty, the staff is the heartbeat of what makes this work. And so my thanks to them. We're going to begin the awards portion of our program, and I would like to introduce Dr. David Sachs, the founding director of the NACTEL program. Dave, you want to come on up as I talk about you? David's been involved with the program from the get-go. Many of you have talked and worked with him over the years as you pursued your degree. So David, if you'd like to proceed.
Well, good afternoon. Yes. I just want to say a couple of words on behalf of the faculty in the program. We do have three faculty here today: Kitty Daniels, Steve Hutnick, and Joan Picaro. And Ward Carpenter has also taught in the program. And what you all aren't aware of is the fact that the faculty in this program, probably unlike any other program I've ever been involved in, we've met once a month, every month, since the inception of this program. And we've met sometimes face-to-face, other times by phone. And what's interesting is the array of things that the faculty want to talk about. And they talk about the students, ways to make things better, issues that might come up. They talk about curriculum, and I think a lot of them have talked to me, they've talked to Nancy Hale. They talk a lot about what a privilege it is for them to teach in this program. Because for many of them, if they were going to be teaching traditional undergraduates, that wouldn't be those of you who are here. Traditional undergraduates at our university, like others, are usually 18 or 19 or 20 years old. But many of them are really intrigued with you because you're adults, you have families, you have jobs, you have all those things that make life rich and interesting. You have challenges along the way, and many of them really think it's a real privilege to teach you. They find your questions challenging, and they like that. They find you engaged in your studies, and they like that. And they find that many of you are very proud of what you've learned. You talk to them about how you've taken your knowledge and put it to use in your jobs. You talk about how you've gotten promotions. You talk about how it's changed what you think about. So what you might not be aware of is, in one sense, they're there to teach you something, but in another sense, you've really taught them a lot. So my privilege today is to congratulate you all for being really good students. In the best sense of the word. So thank you. I really appreciate it. And I should add that some of the fun I've had this year, I've been able to do more teaching than I've done in other years. And it's interesting to have gotten to know some of you as students in the class. I've been teaching a social media class, and I've already talked to several of you who are here about how you've done with that and what you've thought about and what you've learned. And it's been a nice way to get to know you in a different context, and I've enjoyed that as well. So now we actually do have some awards to give away, and I need help from two very, very important people. My guess is you've all heard the names Nancy Truer and Tricia Vogel. They're coming up to join me. They've been your advisors from the beginning when you entered this program. Many of you, I think, talk to them on a daily basis, as near as I can tell. And so we do have some student awards that we'd like to give out. I'm sorry, you do, Nancy? Okay. Oh, yeah, let's start with that. That's right. But before I do that, we have an award that is named in honor of a man named Fred Dreyfus. If you turn, well actually the pages aren't numbered, but in your program, I'll read it to you. The Fred Dreyfus Award. This award goes to a NACTEL student who has performed outstanding work in all courses taken at Pace University. And the recipient has demonstrated a strong desire to achieve a technical degree and is a lifetime learner, as was Fred. This award celebrates Fred's life as a teacher, mentor, and lover of books. Fred Dreyfus came to work for us, and we were privileged to have him in our lives. The joke in the office was the poor UPS man who would come staggering in with boxes of books. And I don't think some of us knew that you could have so many books in such a small space. We had books on top of books. We kept adding shelves. We had to consult with the buildings and ground people about whether the walls would take a hit if we added more shelves and more books. Fred was just a wonderful, wonderful, really caring, loving man who was passionate about learning. He wanted all of us to learn. He wanted all the students to learn. And he always had yet 3 more books that were going to make the difference. The recipient this year is Juan Guzman. And Juan said the following: I was fortunate enough to be part of Professor Dreyfus's educational career in telecommunications. My quote to Professor Dreyfus: telecommunications, may it be voiced, may it be heard, may it be transmitted through cable or wireless, in either case, may it be delivered. His advice was always appreciated and consumed. God bless. Juan. So Juan, please come up.
First, I'd like to say congratulations to everybody, especially my associate degree students. We get really nice relationships going over the seniors, so we work together. The first NACTEL award is for the Telecom Concentration. And this person's very special because I've had lots and lots of conversations on the phone with him. It's like having a pen pal, but on the phone. So I'd like to introduce Ted Saradoka. And secondly, I have a NACTEL Program Award for the Video Technologies Concentration, and also Perfect GPA Award for the same person, so I'm only going to make him come up once. John Slavino.
Want to give my congratulations to all the associate degree students graduating and the bachelor degree students. It's wonderful to see you all here. Thank you for coming, for bringing your family and your friends to participate in this really special occasion. What we want to do is recognize one of the BS graduates. Her name is Bridget Trapanese, and Bridget is the BS Award winner for this year. I'm going to tell you a little bit about Bridget. She was an employee of Verizon for many years, had the title of Implementation Manager. Bridget is now retired from Verizon. She lives in New Monmouth, New Jersey. Bridget began the NACTEL program in the summer of 2001 to start her associate's degree, and she has been with us ever since then. She came in with 0 transfer credits. She started right from the bottom. In the spring of 2007, she graduated with her associate's degree, and Bridget started her bachelor's degree in the fall of that same year and has completed her final course this spring to earn her BS. Bridget has maintained extremely high grades in all her courses. She earned A's in 33 out of her 34 courses. A remarkable achievement. Congratulations to you, Bridget. You deserve this award. We'd also like to honor one of our BS graduates who earned a 4.0, Richard Pitts. Richard, please come up.